Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Selland Arena in Fresno, California. Here, the Division II Central Section Final here, right here on PlayOnSports.com, where high school sports lives right here. We've got a doozy in this one. 3 down, 1 game to go. We've got the Division V Girls Final, in which it was Emmanuel all over Kings Christian. In the Division V Boys Final, it was Tranquilla that took down Lehman just recently. You just saw right here the Division II Girls Final. Ridgeview took down Garces in a near blowout, but we've got a doozy in this one. Might be the tightest of all 4 games. Hanford West taking on Garces here. Big game tonight here. 2 evenly matched teams, and how these 2 teams had gone here. First off, for the Hanford West Huskies, they placed 3rd in the West U70 lead, coming in with a record of 18-12. They beat the East team by 11, and then Hanford to get to this point for the Rams, though, for Garces. They took down Redwood and Lemoore, and also came 2nd in the Yosemite League. So teams that did not win their league outright, ending up finding a way to get to the final here. At this point, it's a lower seed, so this might be one of those matchups where, this could be the Cinderella story.
Absolutely, Manny. Garces is 20-8 on the year, and there's a reason that there's 20 wins. These kids can flat out stroke the basketball. Folks, we're going to take a moment and do the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, back in action here. Once again, alongside here, Jason Phillips, Vandy Nunes here making the call on this one. This is the Division II Boys Final between the Huskies of Hanford West as they take on the Rams of Garces. And one, first off here for Hanford West, one player to mention, the man who really has done it all here for the Huskies, all in his 4 years at the school. In a career scoring record holder at 1,611 points, Josue Salem, the 6'4" left-hander who's really done it all, who likes to mix his players nonetheless, but he is definitely the backbone of that offense.
Absolutely, Manny. Number 2 in the blue. You'll get to know his name a lot by the end of tonight. And he's a lefty, but he can score right. He can score with the left as well. He likes to drive. And the thing about this Hanford West team is they are size loaded. 4 starters, 6'2" over. This Garces team, they can compete a little bit with the size, but not match up quite well. They're going to have to stroke the basketball, which they can do, and it will be an interesting one tonight.
And as you mentioned here, Jason, this team likes to mix the ball around. 3 players actually averaging in double figures in points, so their offense is really spread out. But the one thing to mention here, what does Hanford West need to do to stop that spread offense of Garces?
They're going to have to play great defense. I'm not sure what I haven't been able to talk to the coach. I'm not sure if they play zone or they match up man-to-man. But they're definitely a physical team, and that's going to bode well for them tonight. And you already see right there, Osway getting a little physical inside.
Hanford West won the tip-off, but it's an offensive foul called going the other way. The foul will be called against number 2, and that's on Josue Selland. That'll be his first, team's first, as we are just underway here in the Division II boys final. Here comes Garces up on the attack on the fast-paced offensive break. With the ball here is Rashad Jackson, who lays it up off the glass. Contested double team. He finds the bottom of the bucket, and the Rams strike first.
6'3" power forward junior. He went strong to the hole. That's what you got to do.
Block made there in the inside. Loose ball picked up here by the Rams, and here they come. Crony with the ball crossing half court. Double team trying to escape. Finds the lane. A beautiful pass inside. Contesting the shot. Misses, but gets drawn for the foul. Beautiful setup there by Pena inside the key. And Carey needing to make that last second foul before the shot attempt.
What a bounce pass. Number 1, Sheldon Crony for Garces. Man, out there looking like a little Chris Paul out there with that nice pass. The kid is athletic. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. Great start for Garces. I
like to call that the 1-2 pass, the 1-2 step nonetheless. First shot there by Pena, up and good. Now a 3-0 affair. Already 2 fouls here committed by Hanford West. One on the offensive foul by Josue. Second free throw hits the back iron, no good, as it's off the hands of Garces on the rebound, going out of bounds along the baseline. The ball will be awarded to Hanford West. Starting lineup here real quick. First off for the Huskies, Josue Selland, the main guy for the Huskies. DeMario Carey, Devon Edmond, Dre Jackson, and Tyler Maxwell as Garces comes up on the steal. Here is Pena trying to go coast to coast, but instead stops to reset the offense. Up on the near side, here is Rashad Jackson. Kick out pass over to Crony on the far side. Puts up a 3-ball on the way. Bingo! Eric Parra nailing the downtown shot, 6-0.
You know, the defender's going to lay off him. Parra will take that all day long. Like I said, these kids can stroke the basketball, doing just that.
A 6-0 Garces lead here in the opening quarter. Long 3-ball by Josue, no good. Rebounded though by the Huskies. On the near side, here is Edmond. Kick out pass back down to Selland. Selland one-on-one, crosses over, off the back rim, and that's a sweet move to the bucket.
That was too easy. That was too easy, Manny. Josue going left hand over his defender. He's got such a sizable size advantage. He can get that all day long.
Pena, though, trying to return to sender as he lays that one off the glass, and that'll fall true. 8-2. Garces now back to a 6-point edge.
Pena says, Josue, you can do it. I can do it better. Here we go.
It's now resetting the offense here, getting guarded heavily. Here's a steal by Pena. Trying to go coast to coast, one-on-one. A beautiful behind-the-back pass, but not going to take the shot. Instead, they'll try to reset the offense again. A 3-ball on the way. Bingo! How about that? Rashad Jackson. 5 points on the night already, and it's an 11-2 Garces lead.
These kids can stroke the basketball, Manny. Tim Pena's trying to make the highlight reel over here. Garces, what a hot start.
Here they come on the attack. Edmond trying to go off the glass, no good, but the putback there made by Carey, no good. Third chance by Selland, that's it, bingo! Draining buckets from downtown as Josue cuts the lead down to 6, 11-5. Pena gets tangled, he gets called for the foul up at half court, and that call will be made against Layton. That'll be his first, team's third, rather.
Boy, everybody can stroke the basketball tonight, Manny. This has been a wonderful start. Garces out early. Garces playing man-to-man defense, playing very, very good defense to start this game. Josue just got a good look off a tip rebound. He'll take that all day long. Garces as well, Hanford West as well, man-to-man. I've yet to see Hanford West really use their size so far yet.
Here's a 3-ball taken there by Jackson. No good, though. Rebound, and here comes now the Huskies up on the attack. A 3-ball taken here by Winkler. No good. Rebounded there by Jackson of Garces. On the attack, trying to go coast to coast, laying it up, gets the friendly rim roll, and that'll fall
Jackson.
true.
Nice kiss off the glass. What a move. This young man.
for Jackson. That's 7 on the night. 3-ball on the way by Josue, no good. Rebounded by Garces. Ball tipped away, and that'll just find its way out of bounds. Great defensive move there by the Huskies, and Salem, correction, not Salem, nonetheless it's Gonzalez who kept his man in to force up the full court press.
Yeah, nice hustle play by Dylan Gonzalez. Hanford West now employing a little full court press. There's a steal.
There's the steal there off the glass, no good. Tip ball up along the side now, and here comes the Rams now up on the attack. A 3-on-2 loose ball. It'll be last touched. I believe it'll be off a carry as he went in for the steal attempt. So Garces will take the ball on the inbound and near the baseline.
Now on that play, Coach Josh Henderson for Hanford West, I love what he did. He had been laying off, playing just man-to-man base defense, but right after that basket off the inbounds, he said, guys, let's go full court press. Sure enough, Garces was not ready for it. Led to a turnover. That's a good coaching move right there.
As you say, the turnover actually switched the call, so the ball will go into Hanford West's way after the referee decision as the ball went off the hands of Garces. Here's the chance by Salem. Gets the friendly roll off the back rim, and that's good. Salem's got 4 as they cut the lead to 6.
He's just using all 6'4" of his frame right there.
But now
what do you do?
Now on the fast break. Resetting the offense instead of 3-ball on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebounded there by Hanford West. A chance to maybe cut it to a one-possession game. Salem to set the offense. Finds the lane. Laying it up. Count the bucket. And the foul with the leaning jumper. Josue Salem, 6 points, and he'll head to the line.
Josue with a nice killer crossover. Matt Layton never had a chance, man. He never had a chance. Salem just blew by him, left-handed. That's good as gold right there.
That'll be the foul called against Layton. That'll be his first and the team's first foul. A chance to make it a 3-point play and cut that deficit down to 1. Salem at the line here, shots up, and that'll rim in and out, no good. Rebounded by Crony of Garces. Here they come back on the attack. Jackson with the ball. 3-ball on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by the Huskies. Loose ball picked up. Here is Salem outside, well off the key. 3:15 to go here in this opening quarter. Trying to find a lane, instead pushes himself back. Double teamed on the layup, no good. Loose ball picked up there by Crony.
Much better defense that time. That time, Rashad Jackson, 6'3", able to handle the size of Salem.
Brought the kick out to Layton. Thought about the shot, but takes the contested layup. Layton's first basket of the day. 15-9, the Garces lead now up to 6. Salem now setting the offense here. 25 on the shot clock, 2:45 to go here in this opening quarter. The Division II Boys Central Section Final. On the layup, no good along the baseline. Loose ball, trying to force the ball out of bounds. Crony making the smart move, but had his foot on before trying to save the ball out of bounds. It'll go in Hanford West's way.
Now see, Garces is running into a problem here, Manny. They're switching on a lot of the pick and rolls that Salem runs. Therefore, Salem is ending up with a lot of smaller defenders like 5'11", Matt Layton, and those guys are going to have a difficult time trying to stop his drives.
Inside the key, a beautiful pass. Oh, rimming in and out, no good. But here comes the Rams on the attack. Prado with the ball. Speeds it now, slows it down. A kick-out pass near side, looking for Pena. Back down to Prado. 2:20 left to go, and now a cross-court pass over to Layton. Layton finding a lane, swings it over to Prado. 3-ball on the way. Bingo! Prado, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. He's got 6, 18-9.
Number 22, Tyler Maxwell, did not close out on his shooter. Gave him too much room.
2 minutes exactly here in the opening quarter. Garces on top by 9.
Nice look.
Beautiful look.
Oh,
but
you got to finish, big man.
Could not finish the layup there as Carey had the open lane. Here comes Garces now, speeding things up. Kick out pass inside the key. Instead, it's going to be stripped away on the steal. Beautiful move there by the Huskies. And now a loose ball scooped up there by Pena. Pena with the ball, near side pass over to Crony. Crony off the glass. Beautiful move along the baseline.
What a move. Way to not draw a charge. Kept his composure. Good body control, Manny. That was excellent.
20-9 game, and head coach Josh Henderson and not liking things as he will call time. We'll keep it right here. 1:35 left, and Garces already turning on those Jets right now. They've really cruised here after having their lead cut down to 3. They've enjoyed a 8-0 run to push the lead back up to 11. And really, it's been a mix around between a lot of their players, but Prada with controlling that 3 ball. Jackson, who leads the team with 7 points, but they really know how to mix that ball around.
They do, Manny, and it's been the hot shooting of Garces so far to start this game, but also, you know, they've kept Josue under wraps for the most part, a couple baskets, but overall good team defense and good transition offense too. They're breaking the Hanford West's press very well right now.
See what they can do after the timeout. Kick out pass along the baseline over to Edmond. Edmond top of the key, looking for his man inside, and a beautiful drive in there by Leisure, who lays it up, and that'll cut that 8-0 run. He gets his first bucket of the game, down by 9 now, 20-11.
He missed the last one he had, but that time he got it.
Here is Prana with the ball on the near side. Swing pass over to Gaper. Gaper 3-ball back rim, no good. Rebounded by Hanford West. Here they come. Edmond trying to go coast to coast, laying it up front rim, no good, but he draws the foul, as I believe there was a man under the key, and I think that was Layton who drew the foul.
That was a good call by the referee. He stood up to take the charge, but you know what? He did lean into the ball handler. Very good call by the ref on that one.
Correction, the foul called against number 31, Justin Gaper. That'll be his first, team second. Free throw on the way. Taken by Edmond. Back rim, no good. But obviously, if you are Hanford West, you don't want to let this lead get too far behind. We've seen a lot of games, at least for the most part today, where teams who have had double-digit leads, they've kept them because they've kept up that up-tempo offense.
That's right. And he could weather the storm right now. Oh.
Another steal this time, and a beautiful move there by Gonzalez, who finds the bucket. The steal and the lane, now cutting the lead down to 6 at 20-14.
Oh, dangerous pass. Good job controlled by Pena.
Here's Pena with the ball along the far side. Almost had the ball stripped away. With a beautiful crossover move, going for the layup, no good. Looking for a foul call as he got pushed right in front, but the ball went off his chest and out of bounds.
Pena getting no loves from the refs on that one. A little frustrated.
So a 6-point lead. A chance to cut this to maybe a one-possession game, and they have the chance maybe to elect to go for the last shot of the quarter. Inside key pass. Now on the outside.
Shot clock at 23, game clock at 24.
About a second difference. They actually took that too early. Shot no good, but they get their own rebound. 3-ball on the way. Bingo! Edmond with the 3-ball, 2017.
Dave Von Edmond with a man in his face. Maybe should have thought he might want to hold it out for the last second, but nope.
Under 5 left, ball taken away. Here they come, last chance, laying it up, and beautiful move by Gonzalez to end
No way, what a run, Manny. What a run. Blowout, nothing.
An 8-0 run to end that first quarter of play. They cut the lead down to 1, 2019. What a first quarter.
What an exceptional first quarter, Manny. And you know what? Garces came out to a strong start. They just witnessed their girls get blown out on this same floor. They wanted to come out and answer that. But you know what? Hanford West did a great job of answering that. What a run to end the quarter.
So the Huskies down by as many as 11 to start the first quarter. They actually finished on a 10-0 run to cut the lead down to 1, 2019. Second quarter underway in just a few. You're watching the Division II boys basketball final right here on PlayOnSports.com, where high school sports lives right here.
Folks, do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you are enjoying here tonight? Tell your school to sign up for the Play on Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, you can go to playonsports.com/SPB.
So thinking we might see one of the same games we've seen all throughout today, blowouts here and there. All of a sudden, Hanford West decided, you know what? It's the marquee game. Let's make it that marquee game. Down by 11. They cut the lead down to 1. And again, that defensive stand there after that first timeout called by the Huskies, working the full court press, giving them the chance to get back in this game.
You're absolutely right, Manny. Ball pressure from the full court press. It got Garces a little rattled. They had a couple bad possessions, and that will lead to a small run if you can capitalize. And you're right. Biggest crowd here yet for today.
Garces with the ball. 3-ball on the way, no good. But here come the Huskies. Loose ball at half court as the Huskies regain control. Near side pass. along the side, and that's a travel called against Gonzalez, who got a little foot happy there.
You know, he was looking like he wanted to play some soccer coming down the court.
Definitely the wrong sport
ref,
is that.
Ref finally got him for a violation.
Huskies here still working that fourth court press again, opening stages of the second quarter with Garces on top by 1. Top of the key, here's Prada. Swing pass over to Crony. Control the lane, here's a fadeaway jumper.
Ooh, got hit on the arm.
Front rim, no good, no foul call there. Now here come the Huskies to maybe take their first lead of the game. With the ball is Edmond. Trying to find a lane along the baseline. Instead, he'll swing it over to Jackson. Jackson, top of the key, over to Gonzalez. Leading jumper, no good. Rebounded there. Over to Carey. Can't get the second chance opportunity. Loose ball, though. But how about a third chance? A behind the back pass over to Gonzalez, drawing the foul along the baseline, but a beautiful move to set up the play.
Hustle points, Manny. That's what that was. Great job by Hanford West, sticking with it, and draws the foul.
The foul called against number 1, Sheldon Crony. That's his first, team's third.
You know, Rashad Jackson got a little careless with the ball that time. Didn't realize Dylan Gonzalez was behind him.
At the line here, shooting to Dylan Gonzalez to maybe put his team on top of the first time as the first shot rattles his way home. Gonzalez has 5 points on the day so far, leading the way, though. Hosts away Salem. He's got 6. All tied up at 20 now, and maybe to take the lead for the first time tonight.
I like the haircut of Dylan Gonzalez. It looks like a blue mohawk.
Definitely blends in with the jersey. Second free throw on the way. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebounded by the Rams. Jackson with the ball. Swings it over to Crony. Cross in half court. Minute already gone by here in this second quarter. Jackson, top of the key. 3 ball on the way. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebounded, though, by Pena. Spin move.
The little man.
Laying off the glass.
The little man.
Praise the man. Pena off the glass and in. 22-20.
The little guy in there working hard.
3 ball on the way by Jackson, no good. Along the baseline, rebounded by Gonzalez. Here they come, a second chance, cross-court pass. Along the baseline, an opportunity, front rim, no good, but a charging foul as he moved up right into the defender.
That was a great pass, good look. He decided to dribble in, and well done. That was Pena again, we're saying his name one more time. Great charge, he was there.
And when you got the speed like that, along under the hoop, you're either thinking set your feet. You got to be thinking setting your feet and taking a hard hit at the same time. And it's very hard to do both. And he positioned himself very well to draw the charge and keep that lead.
You're right. It's not easy to stand in there in front of a guy coming full speed right at your face, to stand there and say, okay, I'm going to get ran over, but I'm going to do this for my team. And I give all the admiration to the world and guys that take charges. Manny, I play basketball. I'm not taking the charge. I'm sorry. Tim Pena helping out his team, though. Good stuff.
So after the timeout here, Garces now leading again by 2. 6:18 to go here in this first quarter of play. And again, you can definitely credit this comeback for the teamwork by Hanford West. Have not said Salem's name for the most part in the early stages up to the beginning of the second quarter. It's been all 10 guys here for the Huskies to really push that deficit down to single digits.
Much better possessions here, breaking the full court press for Garces in the second quarter.
Crony out to Jackson, outside the key. Looks back to Crony outside the key. About 18 on the shot clock. He'll put up the 3 ball. Side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Spin move to escape the defender. Trying to go coast to coast against Jackson. Woo! And the beautiful block by Crony. Return to sender, no thank you.
Sheldon Crony says, get it out of my paint. He rejected that back into the student section of Garces.
Gonzalez was making a sandwich, and Crony said, get that out of my kitchen.
Mohawk or not.
Keeping that lead up to 2. Garces still keeping their toes on the defense.
Nice
the beautiful
play.
pass, though, nonetheless. Rattling in and out. And a beautiful rebound by Salem. Loose ball out of bounds, and I believe it'll go the other way.
They've ran that exact same set inbounds play twice. Both times Carey has had great looks at it. Can't convert on him, however.
5:47 left to go. Pena will inbound the ball here. A couple of subs coming in as Eric Parr will come back in the game for the Rams.
And Coach Josh Henderson for Hanford West, that just frustrates you to no end. You run a great set play twice. You could have 4 more points up there if you're Hanford West.
High pass over to Jackson. Loose ball picked up by the Huskies. Here they go. Maybe a chance to tie the lead once again. Inside the lane, laying it up, no good. Loose ball picked up by Crony. And now he's going to speed things up. A 3-on-1. He'll take it himself. Back rim, no good. And a charge call.
You gotta pass that ball, Sheldon. You gotta pass that ball. Tim Pena was running down there with you. Crony kept it himself. Great defense, Hanford West.
Yeah, that was all Crony there. He had 2 guys, one left and right, but again, a beautiful setup on the charge call there by Hanford West, and we'll have that call go the other way. 5:18 left here. Garces still leading by 2. Outside the key, Leisure. Inside jumper about 15 feet, and that'll find its way home. Josue Selland, he's got 8 points, tying the game at 22.
Is Kobe in the house? Left-handed fadeaway baseline. Whew. That was clean by Salem.
Pena with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Salem. A chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. Leisure with the ball along the baseline, laying it up, no good. Loose ball rebounded by Layton of Garces. Taking the ball across court here is Rashawn Jackson. Cross half court. Trying to go coast to coast this time. Draws the foul, missing the layup. He'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
Well done. Kind of caught the Hanford West defense, just kind of lackadaisical, just standing back, being lazy. He went right to the hoop. Well done, Rashad.
4 carry, that's his 2nd personal. Team's 5th for Hanford West. With Jackson here at the line, Rashawn Jackson ready to shoot the 2 free throws. First one, that'll fall true. He's got now 8 points on the day, or on the night rather.
Well, we've been here all day. It's night now.
Does feel like haven't been outside of quite a while, folks. The comfort here of Selland Arena taking care of us very, very well. Jackson ready to go for his 2nd free throw on the way, and that'll rattle its way home. Back to a 2-point lead here for the Rams. Just over 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Laying it up, front iron, no good. Picked up by Adams of Garces. Jackson with the ball.
Somebody's got to help him out.
He gets double teamed and he swings it over. Down to Layton. Layton, pull up jumper, side of the rim, no good. Loose ball inside the key, and there's Cruz Adams. 2nd chance, no good. 3rd opportunity here by Jackson. Draws the foul, and that is aggressiveness at its best. Rashad Jackson coming out of nowhere for the board. Drawing the foul, another chance to put up 2 free throws.
He would not be denied. He went up strong to the rim that time, and Garces had to come away with points there. I believe it was Cruz Adams that had an open layup, didn't go in. Crucial for Garces to get some points out of that.
Jackson's first free throw on the way, no good. And already 6 team fouls here for Hanford West, so any foul that the Huskies commit, that will put the Rams at the line for at least a 1-and-1 opportunity. Again, 4:10 left. Jackson at the line here for the 2nd of 2 free throws. Maybe to push it up to a 3-point game. 2nd shot on the way, and that'll be true. 3-point lead now. Garces on top, 25-22. Jackson with the ball. Swing out pass along the far side. Tipped off the hands of Garces, out of bounds.
Yeah, Cruz Adams got a hand on it. That's good defense. Active hands, passing lanes.
Closing the gap there to at least reset the defense here for the Rams. Jackson with the ball, top of the key. 4 minutes exactly to go here in this 2nd quarter of play. Salem finds a lane, laying it up, rattles his way. How about that? The friendly roll. He's got 10 on the night.
How about Josue driving right, going left hand off the glass.
Pena lost the ball but gets pushed as he tried to squeeze in that very tight window. Foul called against Hanford. And that will be against number 4, Ray Jackson. That'll be his first.
And Garces now in the bonus. And I think Josue has just about got down every runner in the book in his repertoire. I mean, we've seen him 4 or 5 times now drive the lane and just create a great opportunity for himself.
Pena at the line, first free throw on the way, and that'll be true as he makes the first of the 1-and-1. So he'll get a chance to make it 2 free throws here. Pena now with 4 points on the night. 3:44 left, second free throw on the way, and that's true. So now with 5 on the night, he increases the lead back up to 3 here for the Rams.
Garces now in a 2-3 zone look.
Salem behind the back, 3-ball, bingo! How about that? The crossover step back, showing off his skills. Salem's got 11 on the night.
How do you beat a 2-3 zone? Outside shooting. Salem showing us what he's got from the outside.
Trying to speed things up. Here's Layton, who makes the fadeaway jumper along the baseline. Matt Layton, he's got 4, and he gives the team back to a 2-point edge.
Great job by Layton not to travel on that and hit the fadeaway jumper.
Fadeaway 2-ball, no good. Rebounded by Rashad Jackson of Garces. 3 minutes to go here in this second quarter. He'll try to go coast to coast instead. Loses the ball on the pass, a whistle. I believe it'll be a foul call on the reach against Garces on the play. But that'll at least reset the offense here for the Rams.
Yeah, Garces a few fouls to give. That was a good foul. That would have been a breakaway transition opportunity. I really like that foul from Garces. And you know what? Good defense by Hanford West. Those active hands, they got a hand on it. Stopped a good look from Rashad Jackson. That would have been an easy layup.
Salem gets the inbound here. 2:55 left to go in this first half of play. Salem trying to control the offense. Moves over top of the key. Swings over. Jumper from the free throw line. In and out. No good. Loose ball along the baseline. Looking at the refs. And it'll go to Garces. Had to decide there. It was actually touched maybe by both guys, but tie goes to the jerseys in white. 2:39 left to go here. 29-27. Garces here with the lead. They've led for the most part of this game. About 4 ties. Garces has led by as many as 11. Here's Pena with the air ball. Wasn't set up for that jumper there as it goes out of bounds along the baseline. Ball goes the other way.
Yeah, it looked like he was under control. Looked like it was a good shot. He created some space. Just maybe didn't get all of it.
Hanford West here still sticking around. Thus far, again, they trailed by as many as 11 points, but that big run to close out the first quarter, and ever since then, they've been trading baskets back and forth.
Oh, Pena.
With
nice hustle.
A great hustle play there as he almost had a chance to go for the steal against Salem. Instead, lost the ball out of bounds. Time for a second chance. Instead, they'll inbound it over to Jackson. 2:19 to go here in this first half. Swing out pass to Edmond. 3-ball on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by...
Oh, Davon.
Oh, man, take that back. Davon Edmond with the layup there.
What a thief. He's going to get arrested for burglary if that keeps going on. What a steal. Never even saw him.
Crony almost lost control. He's along the baseline. Kick out over to Pena. Contested layup. No, but a travel call as he was pressured on top of 3 jerseys and lost his footing on the shot.
Pena still getting no love from the Zebras out there. Tough call. I thought there may have been some contact. Refs don't want to give it to him. Garces operating a 4-guard lineup out here right now, Manny. They want transition. They want to speed this game up.
Under 2 to go here in this first half of play. Gonzalez trying to go coast to coast. He gets tangled up. A jump ball. Possession arrow pointing to Hanford West. And on that play, Gonzalez saw 3 jerseys in the key. And he had actually a lot of outside guys to maybe take the 3-ball. Instead, he gets a jump ball call.
Gino LaCava, Josh Henderson, coach of Hanford West, saw that. He takes Dylan Gonzalez right out of the game. Not happy with that one.
Yeah, it's definitely a coach's decision. And there's the beautiful move there by Salem. He's got now 15 on the night.
What? He's got a left-handed jump hook in there too? This kid is outstanding.
Hanford West now with their first lead of the night. They are leading by 2. Pena, 1 bounce, layup, no good, but gets pushed along the shot. And he'll go to the line to hopefully tie this game.
That's a senior move, Tim Pena. Great hop step, pump fake, gets 2 defenders in the air. That is a senior move right there, Mr. Pena.
So they foul called against number 22.
Refs blew the whistle that time for him.
That'll be against Chris Jamison, I believe. First personal, team foul number 8 for Hanford West. First shot on the way, and that'll be true. For Pena, that'll be his 6th point on the night.
Tim Pena right now is really the number 1 or 2 option scoring-wise for the Garces Rams right now.
Second free throw on the way, and that's good. Tying things up back at 11.
Offense should be moving through him right now. We have a minute 20 left.
Selland with the ball as he crosses half court. Getting to 31 all time. Salem inside the key with the spin move. Kicks it over inside, and a beautiful move there to set up the play. And the shot there made by Brian
pass.
Fisher.
How did he even see him? Garces is spinning in midair. Woo!
And on the putback and the foul, Rashad Jackson going coast to coast. He'll give his team a chance to regain the lead.
Are we watching and 1, Manny?
I'm not sure. I'm rubbing my eyes as well.
Do we have the professor out here in Cadillac? Man, that was nifty, Rashad Jackson. Nice body control and the whistle.
Rashad Jackson here to maybe put his team back up on top by 1. Again, both teams trading back buckets back and forth. Shot on the way, and that's good. So Rashad Jackson here on the night. He's got 13 total points. Garces here now back on top by 1.
Salem's got this all day.
Swing out pass, 3-ball on the way. Bingo! How about that? Tyler Maxwell with the 3-ball.
That was created by Salem's drive. The defense collapsed, and there's a man standing out there wide open.
Jackson with the ball, a put-up jumper, back rim, no good. Rebounded by Salem. About a second difference, shot clock and game clock, maybe even less than a second, if that.
They can hold for the last shot.
He's
Salem
not
wants
gonna.
It right now.
He doesn't want a shot, no good. Salem gets his own rebound and gets the putback. 20 seconds left. Hanford West leading now by 4. Jackson with the ball. He'll go for the lay-in. Whistle. Back rim, no good, but he'll go to the line.
Yes, he will. Good move by Rashad Jackson. He's fired up.
And both these teams wasting no time as the Husky fans not appreciative of that call, but obviously the ref had to make the call there inside the key on the moving screen.
And it was a good call. I mean, the defender was moving when the contact was created, much to the displeasure of the Hanford West student section.
Obviously, it's 1 against, I'd say, maybe a couple of thousand, but obviously the one with the stripes is going to be the one that's going to win the call 100% of the time.
Making their voice be heard.
First free throw there by Jackson, no good, and maybe a chance to cut it to a 1-possession game on the second one, and that'll fall true. So Jackson now, he has 14 points, and the Huskies can elect to take the last shot. They will have the lead going at the break. 5 seconds left. Salem with the ball. He'll take it himself. 3 seconds, 3-ball. 1 iron, no good. And that will end the first half of play.
I'm shocked it didn't go in, Manny. What a first half.
A great first half. You could definitely credit the teamwork of Hanford West to make them come back in this game. Again, down by 11. They enjoy a 3-point lead going into the locker room at halftime. Real quick, Jason, your thoughts here on this first half?
It's been a great first half, up and down, and you know what? Really, it's what we said at the top of the program. Josue Salem, and his driving. They're playing a little 2-man game with Salem, and some of the bigs that pick and rolls, and Salem drives. He can kick out. The Garces is kind of playing a combination of a 2-3, 1-2-1, 1-2-1 zone. And it's causing the defense to collapse. Salem's able to kick out or make a decision whether he wants to drive and kick it. And you know what? If you're Garces, keep doing what you're doing. Tim Pena and Rashad Jackson are holding this game down right now. And as long as they can keep breaking the press without problems, they're going to be right in this game.
3-point lead here for Hanford West as we will sign off here for halftime. Stick around, folks. Second half just underway in about 10 minutes or so. This is the Division II Boys Final right here on PlayOnSports.com, where high school sports lives right here. Welcome back in action here, folks. Hanford West leading Garces by a score of 38-35 as the second half just underway at about, I'd say about a minute and a half. Now, if you look at Hanford West, Jason, again, leading by 3, down 29 in that first quarter. They had that 11-0 run to close the gap. And then all of a sudden, they really took control of the second quarter. As you look at the leading scorer, Josue Salem, who's got 20 points, you can't even tell. You know, I mean, during that first half, you couldn't really tell that he scored all those 20 points. Like I said, as we discussed, it was a whole team effort in that first half, but Salem was really set up perfectly for a lot of those shots.
Yeah, it was a case of mama, there goes that man, because that's what it was. And it was a lot of Jose Salem. It was a team effort by the defense. It was the full court, ball pressure, the defense that got him back into it. But it was a lot of Jose and those runners, those leaners, working hard underneath his basket and then kicking out and getting his teammates involved. Credit Jose to getting his team back in it, and they're going to have to rely on him heavily here in the second half. I'd like to see a second scorer come into play, take a little pressure off of Josue, but you know, they've gotten enough, and he could be that man if Garces doesn't stop him.
Now on the other side for Garces, leading the way, Rashad Jackson. He's got 15 total points, but there's been some instances where he hasn't really used his teammates more often. The one play that really comes to mind was the one where it was a 3-on-1, and he took the contested layup and drew the charge call. Although the game has been really spread around, in all reality, what does Garces need to do to kind of control this tempo in the second half?
You know what? I'd like to see the ball move through Tim Pena. And you're right about Rashad Jackson. I think the play you're speaking of was actually Sheldon Croney. However, I did see a few plays where Rashad Jackson held the ball and had a wide open man next to him, didn't even give him the ball. Now, he is a highlight reel, don't get me wrong, and he's creative, but I'd like to see the ball, the offense roll through Pena a little bit more. He's making a lot better decisions underneath the basket and going towards the basket.
Here they come, the Rams on the attack. Long 2 ball on the way, on the line, and that's good. Rashad Jackson, who picks up his 17th point on the night as that lead is cut down to 1. Loose ball along the baseline. Picked up here by Hanford West. 3 ball by Salem. Rattling in and out, no good. Loose ball on the rebound, and it's picked up by Jackson of the Rams.
Garces is going to catch a break on that one. You don't leave Josue wide open right there.
Rams here, maybe a chance to regain this lead about 50 seconds into this third quarter. Para right into the hands of a blue jersey, and here they come on the attack. Here is DeMario Carey. Laying it up, no good on the loose ball, and it's scooped up by Jackson.
Oh, and he threw up Pena.
Pena trying to get the ball,
nice
and he
move.
fights with authority there off a blue jersey against Salem. A long pass over to Gaper. Gaper on the top of the key down to Croney. Croney down to Para. 3 ball, nothing but air on the play, rebounded by Salem. 6:40 to go here in this third quarter. Again, Hanford West leading by 1. A beautiful move there on the pass over from Selland to DeMario Carey, laying it up, and that's good.
Yeah, the try before that, he didn't show very good touch around the rim. That time, a lot better. Carey gets that one to go.
Carey's got 4 points on the night as the lead's now up to 3 here for Hanford West. With the ball is Pena. Top of the key down to Croney. 6:18 to go here in this third quarter. Croney finds a lane inside. He'll kick it over to Jackson. Jackson contested, spins, shot on the way, and that will find its way home there. 19 points on the night, down by 1.
Maybe he's not going to pass the ball if he's going to keep shooting like this. 2 nice-looking jumpers from Jackson.
Contested shot by Dre Jackson into the body, I believe it's going to be against Para. Yes, it will be. So for Para, that's his first, team's first.
I don't know if Dre Jackson doubles in sports and football, but that looked like a running back toss right there. Put his shoulder down, drew the whistle. And you know what? Offensively, that's why you're taught to be aggressive and go to the hole. Put the onus on the referee to make the call. More often than not, it's going to go in your favor.
Dre Jackson here at the line shooting 2. They're going to say the shot was taken before the foul. 2 free throws, second one on the way, and that's good. Lead up back to 3. It's still a 1-possession game. Pena with the ball, kick out pass, cross court to Croney. Back down to Jackson as the Huskies still working up that full court press.
There you go, Garces.
Here is Pena. Back down to Para. Reset in the offense. 5:43 to go in this third quarter. Para directing his team. Top of the key. Swing out past to Croney. 3 ball on the way. Rattling in and out. Couldn't get the tip in on the second chance. Whistle. A foul. I think it's going to go against Hanford West on the loose ball.
Tyler Maxwell did not close out on his shooter, gave Croney an open look.
For Tyler.
Hanford West lucky that didn't go in.
For Tyler Maxwell, that's his second personal, team's first. Jackson taking the shot, no good, but draws the foul on the play. He had 2 jerseys on him. No one wide open there on that play, but he'll go to the line to earn 2 free throws.
The old one-step pump fake, Kobe and Dwayne Wade have made that ever so popular recently. A lot of players adapting that into their repertoire. Rashad Jackson right now all the offense for Garces.
Jackson first free throw kind of hesitated at the end, and that's no good. And obviously if you are Rashad Jackson, if you can fake out the defender and maybe draw the foul, go ahead and do so. But there, again, have been times where he's been taking some shots a little bit too prematurely. Second free throw on the way, and that'll fall true. Jackson now has 20 on the night as he cuts the lead for Hanford West down to 2.
You know, Jackson's so gifted athletically, you run into problems like that. He could probably do it for you most every play, but it's much harder to defend 5 guys than 1.
Salem 3-ball, no good, rebounded by Para. Along the corner, out of bounds.
Heads up play.
Beautiful move there by Parda. Hit it right off the feet of Tyler Maxwell. So it'll be out of bounds here, rewarded for Garces. A 2-point Hanford West lead. Croney takes the inbound back down to Para. 5:09 to go here in this third quarter. Pena with the ball. Swings over to Croney across half court. Pena. Far side. Croney. Step back 2. If not, he'll kick it over on the near side. Jackson posting up a fadeaway 2-ball along the baseline, and a beautiful move there by Jackson. Jackson's got 21. Ties it up at 42. Swing pass, 3-ball on the way. Hits the side of the backboard, no good. Here is Croney now. Trying to go coast to coast, loses the ball along the baseline, out of bounds. Last touch by Hanford West on the play.
Way to get a hand on it if you're Hanford West. And you know what? Rashad Jackson is everything right now for Garces. I mean, Hanford West, what do? You bring a guy over to help, double team. Rashad Jackson spins baseline and drops it in your face. I mean, I was going to say sit there and maybe pass it, Rashad Jackson, guy over deep. But you know what? Take the shot. He is on fire right. If this is NBA Jam, that net is gone, Manny.
Parra with the ball, top of the key down to Pena, 4:20 left to go.
Oh, what a
beautiful move over to Jackson. My goodness! Regains the lead at 2. That is one of the most beautiful assists I've ever seen. And a chance over on the other end, no good. Jackson's got 23, but that's the most beautiful bucket on the night. 3-ball on the way, no, a travel call. Oh my goodness, Justin Gaper.
Unbelievable.
Took the extra step before the 3-ball. That would have made it a 5-point game.
And see, that's why I like the ball being moved through Tim Pena's hands on offense. That was the easiest bucket Garces has got in the last probably 45 minutes or so. And it was created off the back door by Jackson, but Tim Pena with a good look. Buckets like that are going to go much more than Rashad Jackson's turnaround baseline jumpers.
Garces commits the foul here, and it's against number 3, Eric Prada. So at the free throw line here, shooting 2, Trey Jackson. First free throw on the way, and good. Cutting the lead down 2-1.
And right now with Josue Salame off the court, he's on the bench right now. Garces could do themselves a big favor by getting a little cushion. And it's going to be key for Hanford West to see how they can play with Salame on the bench. They can keep this close.
Both free throws there by Dre Jackson, up and good. That'll notch things up here at 44 apiece. Gonzalez now back in the game here for Hanford West. On the full court press, here is Prada crossing half court. Trying to find a lane, takes the contested layup, drawing the foul though, as Brian Fisher stuck his body in but was not set up in time. He'll go to the line, Eric Prada for 2.
Eric Parra going strong to the hoop. Nice move. Meanwhile, Dylan Gonzalez, number 12, you know, the guy with the mohawk is everywhere on this full court pressure defense. Almost came from behind and stole that ball. Game of inches.
For Brian Fisher, that's his third, team's third. First free throw on the way. Rattles his way home. For Eric Prada, that's 7 on the night. Checking back into the game, coming in will be number 5, Cruz Adams, for the first time tonight, as a matter of fact. So getting some fresh legs on the court. Prada now with the second free throw, and that will fall true. 8 points on the night for Prada as he puts his team back on top by 2 with under 4 to go in the third quarter. Jackson kick out pass to Gonzalez along the baseline. Beautiful move along the glass.
Go.
That's no good as it rattles in and out. Fighting inside the key as on the rebound, Matt Layton drawing the foul.
Dylan Gonzalez did everything right on that play. Drove hard, used a great hop step, went off the glass. The ball just didn't go through the hoop. Big bucket right there for Hanford West not to get.
Gonzalez picks up the foul, and that's his first, team's fourth.
And here comes Josue back in the ball game.
Josue getting a little bit of a breather, about a minute and a half before coming back in. And again, if you're Hanford West, you've already got 4 team fouls here. You don't want to put him at the free throw line early to close out the third quarter.
Absolutely.
Already halfway through.
Absolutely not. And Josue is not going to get very long breathers, maybe a minute or 2 at a time.
Jackson trying to go coast to coast, taking the layup, back rim, no good, rebounded there by Hanford West. Here is Selland with the ball along the near side. Trying to go one-on-one against Jackson, but Jackson sticks a hand in. Jackson out with the ball after the steal. Over down to Croney along the far side. Croney with the fadeaway jumper, back rim, no good, rebounded by Selland.
Oh, good
Loses
hustle
the
play,
ball.
Cruz Adams.
Beautiful move, here's Layton on the shot, blocked away. And now here come the Huskies up on the attack. Under 3 left to go. Beautiful move inside the key to Leisure, laying it up, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. He'll try to go coast to coast. A 3-on-1, loses the ball. Picked up here by Adams. Swing pass, 3-ball on the way. Layton, front iron, no good. Rebounded by Croney, though. Back rim, no good. A third chance, maybe. Jackson with the shot, no good. But he stepped his foot out of bounds. Ball goes to Hanford West.
Boy, what action we are seeing here. These kids are playing hard. Is this for a championship or something?
Can't really tell. I don't know.
I couldn't tell. Holy cow. A lot going on there. Kids just need to get under control a little bit. Rashad Jackson once again leading the break. Would have had a 3-on-1, just couldn't keep control of the ball.
So about again 2:40 left, and again a back and forth battle here with Garces here leading by 2. Selland with the ball directing the offense, top of the key. Inside, back down to Selland. Selland thought about it too and said he'll swing it over along the baseline, laying it up. In and out, but he draws the charge call, and that is going to be against Davon Edmond on the play. Edmond picks up his first.
Good call by the referee. Justin Gapper, the junior, underneath the basket, was there with his feet set. Nice play by Garces.
For Edmond, correction, that'll be his second foul. Jackson with the ball. 2:18 left. Looking for a man wide open along the baseline, and a beautiful move there by Justin Gaper. Gaper gets his first bucket of the night.
How about that? Cause a charge on one end, and then you get a layup on the other end. Playing hard for the Rams.
Selland trying to return to sender. Rattling in and out, no good. And here come the Rams on offense. Jackson with the ball. Trying to find a lane along the key, and he'll kick it over to Pena. 3-ball on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebounded, though, by Croney. Croney now thinks about a 2-ball. In and out, no good. Loose ball on the rebound, and it's scooped up by DeMario Carey. A whistle and a foul. I believe it'll be called against Jackson as he stuck a hand in on the play.
I'd like to see a timeout here from either team. Get these kids under control. All these kids are playing like wild Tasmanian devils right now. That was a good play by Rashad Jackson. Drove the lane, kicked it out. On the other end, though, for Hanford West, Josue, a little quick shot. And, those quick shots, you got to be careful. They can get your offense out of rhythm.
Inside key pass over. A beautiful spin move, and the one-handed lay in there by Davon Edmond on the play. Couldn't lead to 2. Jackson with the ball trying to now go coast to coast again, losing the ball off his feet. And that's what the call will be, as Jackson thought about the 2-ball, but instead loses control. Ball goes the other way.
Yeah, Jackson made up his mind. He was going to go to the hole, I think, from about the half court. And he was going to make that happen all by himself, and he got out of control just a little bit.
Hanford West now a chance to maybe tie it again. And with this team down by 2 with about 1:15 to go in the third quarter. Jackson moves over far side, guarded by Prada. Inside over to
There's
Salem.
double team.
Double team move, and it's stolen there by Crony. It's a 2-on-1, and here's Pena with a beautiful move, laying it up, no good. But Crony with the putback, second chance, no good. Jackson with the third opportunity.
There it is.
Count the bucket and the foul. Rashad Jackson to the line, finish up the three-point play.
Mama, there goes that man. Rashad Jackson working hard. About 3 Rams had a chance at it, but Rashad Jackson, being the garbage man, he'll clean it up. Nice putback and the whistle. Big play for Garces. Maybe can end this half on a nice little, or excuse me, in the quarter on a nice little run.
This is a big free throw here because the biggest lead on both sides ever since that gap has been closed. It was closed in the first quarter, has been 4. So they can maybe push it up to 5, and with a 5-point lead, you can definitely do a lot to close out this third quarter. Free throw on the way here by Rashad Jackson, up and good. So the lead now up to 5.
You know, we've been harping on Jackson for a little bit for his passing, but you know, he's helping his team out, rebounding the ball, playing defense.
Definitely leaving it all on the court. Shot by Gonzalez, no good, but the rebound by DeMario Carey rattles in and out, but he will go to the line for 2 as he draws the foul.
Good job by Carey, working hard underneath. A couple of Rams trying to battle with him, but Carey using that size. This kid is 6'6", tallest player on the court. Using every inch of his frame to haul that one down and put it back up.
Sheldon Crony draws the foul, his 3rd personal, team's 4th. Free throw there by Gonzalez, up and good, cutting that deficit down to 4. You look at the reset here. Garces has 14 fouls already. Hanford West with 6. Any foul they commit after that, that'll put Garces at the line for at least a 1-and-1 opportunity. And that's, like we said, in this third quarter, the last thing you want to do before you close that out. Second free throw on the way. Back rim, no good. Rebounded by Pena. Gets tangled up and gets called for the travel. Oh, questionable call, but great defense there by Jay Hernandez to get him on the tangle.
I don't like that call at all, Manny. That number 10 for Hanford West, Jay Hernandez, created the contact. I mean, his hands were in there early. I mean, to call the offensive player with a travel on that is a little bit, pretentious there.
Salem with the ball directing the offense here. He finds a lane along the key, laying it up. Could not get the friendly roll, but there's the second chance opportunity there by DeMario Carey. He's got 6 points on the night, and his team is now down by 2, 51-49. Jackson with the ball, trying to find a lane. Instead, slows it down to reset the offense. Shot clock is off, under 20 left. Prada near half court, 15 to go. Jackson takes the ball. 10 seconds left. 1-on-1 against Salem with the spin along the lane. Gets pushed by Salem. He'll go to the line, and that's the 1-on-1 matchup that these fans want to see tonight. Though he gets the call for the foul, he'll head to the line here to earn these 2.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Manny. I was just going to bring that up. Josue Salem versus Rashad Jackson. Mano y mano. Head dog for each team, going at it right there. And they're going to get Salem on the foul. He'll take a seat for these final 5 seconds. And, with Sheldon Crony out, Rashad Jackson being the main ball handler right now.
Yeah, that's all Salem can do on that play, and that's a smart foul because you want to make Jackson earn these shots at the line. So far tonight, he's made almost all of them. He's only missed 1. He shot 7 for 8 tonight. 5.8 left. Jackson ready to go. First free throw on the way, and that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
The foul was on the floor, so it was a 1-and-1 opportunity there. DeMario Carey coming off as Davon Edmond will come back in. Again, 5.8 left. Garces on top by 3. They can make it 4 with this second free throw, and they do.
Jackson cold as ice.
Cruz Adams here checking in. That'll give Jackson a little bit of a breather to end this third quarter. Under 3 left. Here they go. Dre Jackson with the one-handed jumper. No good. And Garces regains the lead after giving it up at halftime. They're on top here by 4, 53-49. We got 8 more minutes of a doozy right here. This is the Division II Central Section Final right here on PlayOnSports.com, where high school sports lives right here.
Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. You can also access thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/playon/network. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com.
Back in action here in this one, and how about this? 48 points combined here by Josue Salem and Rashad Jackson. Jackson's got 28, Salem's got 20. If you paid your $12 tonight and you only came for this one, you definitely are getting your money's worth here tonight.
And that was a key thing you just said there, Manny. 20 points for Josue Salem. That was exactly how many he had at halftime. So that Garces D and Coach Gino LaCava was a main point at halftime was to stop Josue Salem number 2. So good job by Garces. Meanwhile, Hanford West, they did everything they could to try and slow down Rashad Jackson, but it's just not happening. It's going to be interesting to see in this fourth quarter, these final 8 minutes, how this is going to break down.
Jackson's got 28 here on the night for Pena. He's second on the team so far with a total of 8 points. Gonzalez with the ball, finds a lane inside the key, laying it up front iron, no good, but actually picks up the foul as he fell on the contested layup there.
Yeah, that was a good call by the ref. I saw some contact on the arm on the way up. Dylan Gonzalez, he plays with such passion and hustle. It's hard not to give this kid, credit when he plays.
Gonzalez at the line here, shooting 2. Makes the first one there. He's got 7 on the night, and the foul picked up by Justin Gaper. For Gaper, that is his second foul. Gaper now ready to go. Second free throw coming. Swishes in. So now it's cut to a one-possession game here, 53-51. Prado with the ball trying to escape the double team. Finds a lane along the far side. Crossing now a half court. Kick-out pass over to Jackson. 7:40 to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Pena, top of the key. Cross-court pass over to Prado. Contesting his man. Swings it over to Jackson. Contested here by Salem. A fadeaway 2-ball front iron, no good. Loose ball in the tangle up. Pena trying to fight for it as he lost his footing out of bounds. Ball goes the other way.
Good hustle by Jackson and Pena. One Pena the senior, Jackson the junior, almost keeping that ball alive for Garces.
Just under a minute here in this one. Again, Garces leading by 2. A beautiful pass along the baseline. Gonzalez with the chance. Gets tangled up and a jump ball call. 7:07 left. As a matter of fact, yes, it will be a jump ball call as he got tangled up. Gonzalez could not get the layup in time.
What a pass. I don't even know how Dylan Gonzalez even got to that ball. Tim Pena read that back door. He was all over it.
Prado with the ball here, swings it over to Pena. Back down to Jackson as he crosses half court here. Already a minute gone by in this one.
Nope.
Jackson tried to find a lane, but it gets the ball stripped away. Swing over to Gonzalez, finding a lane along the baseline, laying it up, and that's good. Gonzalez now got 10 on the night, and that bucket ties it up at 53.
Yeah, Jackson got a little bit out of control on that last offensive possession. That time, didn't want to create a foul on Gonzalez's. Pena, the no-look!
Oh, could have finished it up nicely, but couldn't get the friendly roll there. A chance to regain the lead here is Salem. Almost lost the ball, had a chance to take the wide open shot, instead kicks it away. Salem, double team, layup, no good, front iron, second chance, and Salem puts that one in. 22 points.
That basket was all Salem. He just wanted it more than anyone else in that paint.
Timeout called here by Garces. As you look at the reset here, Garces still has 4 timeouts. Hanford West, they've only used 1. We'll keep it right here. All back and forth battle here.
Second chance points, Manny. It's been a lot of the reason how Hanford West has gotten the bulk of their points today, using their size, getting big down there in the paint, and wanting it, and more than Garces does.
Keep it right here, folks. Hanford West here leading by 2, and again, this full court press has been the bulk of this reason why the Huskies have stayed in it. And so far, if you are Garces, what do you do in these last 6 minutes to really kind of get the tempo going your way?
If you're Garces, Rashad Jackson is being the main ball handler right now. The offense, they're going through him. It's Rashad Jackson, it's pick and rolls, it's spot up shooting. I mean, they're going to live and die with Rashad Jackson right now. And that's how Coach Gino LaCava has made it be known in the second half. And it's just how much help is he going to get from Tim Pena and the supporting cast? I'd like to see Sheldon Croney get a little bit more involved. But we will see. I know this. We're going to be in for a fantastic finish.
Definitely the marquee game, and it's setting up to be that one so far. A steal
what a
by
steal.
Jackson. Kick out pass to Hernandez. Layup no good. Second chance blocked away. Picking up the foul, though, as Devon Edmond going in for the layup. He'll go to the line to tie it up, or to take a bigger lead here.
You know, I've been praising Pena a lot tonight, but you can't let that happen. He didn't box out on the pass. And more often than that, you do have to box out on full court press on the inbounds. Pena did not do it. Dre Jackson with a fantastic steal. And I thought that was actually a block. Whistle blew the referee. Or sorry, referee blew the whistle. Puts Hanford West on the line for 2.
Second free throw on the way, and that both free throws go in, and Hanford West back to their biggest lead of the night at 4 on top, 57-53. Here's Pena near the baseline, step back 2 ball. How about that? A beautiful move to find the bucket. They cut the lead down to 2.
You're right, that was a beautiful move. Got some space, knocked it down.
Hernandez 3 ball, almost in and out, and on the tip in. It's DeMario Carey on the move. It's now back to a 4-point lead. Loose ball out of bounds.
It looked like to me Rashad Jackson tipped that in. I mean, Carey's going to get credit for it. He was the closest guy, but I think Jackson was trying to tip it away, and he may have been the one to knock that in.
If it was Jackson on that play, you got to swing it behind you. But nonetheless, you'll definitely give credit to Carey, who actually maybe had that last finger to force the ball going the other way. 5:36 left on the inbound pass. Here is Croney. Top of the key. To Prada, setting up the offense. To Parra, setting up the offense. Swing pass over to Croney. Far side, contested by Jackson. Loose ball along the baseline. Picking up the ball up is Gaper. Croney back to Gaper, back to Pena. Still on the far side. 6 on the shot clock. Pena's got to decide what to do with it. Spin back. 2 ball on the way. And a beautiful move by Pena. Cutting the lead down to 2.
What can Devon Edmond do? He did everything he could defensively. He just knocked it down in his eye.
Loose ball. Here is Parra on the play. Near side pass over to Croney. Kick out pass to Jackson. 3 ball. Back rim. No good. Here comes Jackson on the fast break. Kick out far side. Over to Edmond. Edmond to Jackson. To Hernandez. 3 ball. Back rim. No good. Getting the rebound, though, is Devon Edmond. Loose ball out of bounds off the hands of Edmond on the play.
I thought that was last touched by Garces. The student section thinks so, too, of Hanford West. What a break for Garces on that one.
Pena with the ball crossing half court. He'll speed things up. The tight window pass over to Jackson. A beautiful spin move around the defender. Count the bucket and the foul.
Rashad Jackson doing work. Mama, there goes that man again. Good pass by Tim Pena. As he made the pass, I was like, that's not going to get to him. Yes, it sure did. Rashad Jackson post move, did everything he could on that play and got the whistle. Rashad Jackson. This championship for Garces is relying on 24. It is on 24's back right now, man.
If they win this title, it's definitely going to run through Rashad Jackson. Free throw on the way, and that'll rattle its way home. Garces regains the lead here, 60-59, 4:20 left to go in this 4th and final quarter. Dre Jackson with the ball, top of the key. Moves over the screen. Trying to find a man to kick it out to. He'll give it over to Selland. Selland guarded by Croney. Kick up pass over to Edmond. 3 ball, bingo! Devon Edmond with the 3 ball. 2-point lead for Hanford West.
good look by Salem. Good pass, good recognition.
Jackson kicks it over to Crony. 3-ball, no, a 3-ball, 2-ball, no good. It was going to be a 3-ball. Ball goes out of bounds off the hands on to Mario Carey. When you're under the basket, you're thinking layup, and Carey got a little too late.
You know, Crony's jumper has just been a little bit off all night. And it might be why he's been a little reluctant to shoot the ball, a little hesitant. That time an open jumper.
Parra with the ball here on the inbound, kicks it over to Jackson along the far side, guarded by Salem. Double team trying to fight. He draws the foul. The foul's on the floor, but a smart move there by Rashad Jackson to at least pick up the foul call. And that'll be drawn against DeMario Carey. It's on the floor, so it's still a 1-on-1 opportunity, as that's Hanford West's 9th team foul. Jackson can tie it up with 2 free throws here.
He's been money at the line.
Jackson ready, first free throw on the way, and that rims in and out, no good. Oh, another whistle, and I believe it'll be, not sure what the call is, but I think it might be a carryover call on the rebound. The ball's going the other way.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he called there either. Maybe a lane violation, but that's not the signal for that.
Actually, it is a lane violation. You are correct there. So that free throw was not going to be counted anyway. Here is Salem. Shot on the way, no good on the contested jumper, no good. And now here comes Pena. Half court. A 1-on-3. Kick out pass to Parra. 3-ball. No good. Side rim. Loose ball out of bounds. A whistle and a foul, as Crony could not get the rebound there.
This is where there's trouble being in the bonus, because all floor fouls are now going to put Garces at the line. Sheldon Crony getting boxed out will draw the foul. He'll get a 1-and-1.
That's Davon Edmonds' 4th personal foul. He's in foul trouble. He'll ride the bench for a little bit here. A whistle and a timeout called by Garces. They've got 3 left. We'll keep it right here. I've got a feeling here, Jason, now we're going to be in for a doozy here, a back-and-forth battle. The biggest lead ever since that first quarter has been 5, but again, it's been the Salem and Jackson show tonight.
It's been back and forth ever since it came back to being close. And you're right, we're going to be in for a heck of a finish here with only 3 minutes left. And you know what? Right now, you got to lean on your horses. It's the Salem, it's the Jackson show. You know, Salem has been, for most of the game, he's been running a lot of the point, ball handling at the top of the key. They've gotten a little bit away from that here late in this game. It'll be interesting to see if they go back to it, but the offense has got to go through him. And you know what? Look for a kick out, maybe Edmond behind the arc. We haven't said Edmond's name much tonight, but when we have, it's been good things have been happening.
Now, obviously, if you are Garces right now, the one thing that you do need to do is control this offense here. Obviously, these fast breaks, if you see the lane, take it. But with the lead in your hands right now and a lot of time, you definitely want to be the one to control the clock in these last 3:17.
You could definitely tell each team has all of a sudden sensed a sense of urgency, being that there's only 3 minutes left. But one thing that's really easy to do is you kind of forget about the clock. You just think it's real late, and then you start jacking up shots, getting out of the offense. Stay in the offense. There's still plenty of time. As Crony misses the first one, but run your same offense. Work through your offense. Do what you've done that's got you here.
Crony, that's his first minute. That's missed at the free throw line. Second free throw up and good. So that'll cut that Garces deficit to 1. He's got 3 points on the night. 3:15 left to go in this fourth and final quarter. Hanford West on top by 1. Right. Jackson swings over, finds the lane along the key, and a beautiful move to the glass and in. Jackson's first bucket on the night.
Outstanding drive by Dre Jackson.
Jackson here with the ball. Rashad Jackson for Garces. To Parra, far side, back to Parra.
And here we go, Jackson Salem in the post. Crony's going to take it himself.
Crony, the move over to Pena, layup no good, rebounded by Gonzalez.
Unbelievable how that didn't go in. Great look, Pena up against the glass. The ball just didn't want to go in.
Ray Jackson with the ball, slowing things down with his team on top by 3. Gonzalez with the ball, swing pass over to Hernandez, 3-ball, in and out, no good. And that would have been a big 3-ball there. Here is Rashad Jackson losing the ball, but gets it himself. Along the near side, swings it over to Crony to reset the offense. 2:08 to go. Crony trying to find a lane, leaning 2-ball, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez.
His jumper has been off all night, Manny.
Here's Jackson, swing over to Hernandez. 3-ball along the baseline, back rim, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez, his second chance, drawing the foul. Shot on the front rim, no good, but a chance to put this to a 2-possession game with Dylan Gonzalez at the line for 2.
These are big free throws, and Jay Hernandez, number 10, has had about 5 looks from that corner 3. Hasn't made one yet. And he's determined to get one in, I guess. But a good rebound by Gonzalez, went up strong.
For Garces, that's their 7th team foul. Dylan Gonzalez here at the line for 2. So he can at least maybe make 1 of 2 to push it to a 2-possession game. First one, front iron, no good. And obviously when you're getting late into this game, you've got a lot of thoughts going on in your mind. He's still got some room to work with. He can still make the second to make it a 4-point game.
You know, stamina comes into play. Your legs get a little weak. Shots are going to end up short more often than not.
Ready to go. Second free throw on the way, and that's good. Dylan Gonzalez here puts it to a 2-possession game, 65-61. Jackson with the ball, swings it over to Crony. Crony, far side, 3-ball, front iron, no good. Loose ball rebounded by Jackson. Off his foot, lost the ball, and it's picked up here by Hanford West. Beautiful move inside the key, over to Carey. Shot on the way, no good. Rebounded though by Selland with the putback and in. My goodness! Hostway Salem, 24 points, timeout Garces.
Lock the doors, put the kids away. Mama, there goes that man again. And I want to tell you, he made the pass to the shooter, who I forget who it was, who missed it. But here comes Salem, hustle play, hustling to get that rebound and put it back up and in. Hostway Salem will not be denied a championship here tonight, Manny.
Hostway Salem, I'm telling you, ice in his veins. This man can do it all.
And you know what? Rashad Jackson got a tough break over down here for Garces. He got the rebound. He's trying to make hustle plays as well. Gets the rebound, ball goes off his foot. Of all the times a ball to go off your foot, turns it over, and now Hanford West is coming down the other side. Just the smallest mistakes, the margin of error so critical at these times, and now Hanford West in the driver's seat.
Yeah, mistakes definitely have to come at a minimum in these last 4 minutes, and so far, Garces has committed one too many. A whistle and a blocking foul call as Jackson went right into the defender of DeMario Carey.
I don't know. I think he was there. Maybe a little bit of a makeup call. Maybe the ref didn't want to get booed, but I thought he was there. Rashad Jackson. Garces is going to get a break on that one.
Correction, the foul's not on Carey. It's going to be on Jay Hernandez. That'll be his second. So Jackson cut the lead down to 4. He makes the first of 2.
He'll make the first of 2 shots.
And these are obviously big free throws, and obviously for Hanford West, the last thing you want to do is have Garces make shots with the time stopped.
Both teams in the bonus.
Hanford West in the bonus. Garces the double bonus.
A lot of time. You don't have to foul if you're Garces. Play defense.
Both free throws are good. Garces now down by 4 with 1:13 to go. Oh, and that's a big travel call there as Dre Jackson tried to get around the defenders and took that extra step. Ball going out the other way, and Garces with the big possession here. Here is Crony taking the inbound pass, 1:05 left. Para back to Jackson near side, guarded by Salem. Spins. Fade away jumper, blocked by Salem. No, it's a foul. Oh, and that's huge. Oh, I don't know about that one, folks. Salem looked like he might have gotten that clean, and Salem not too happy about that one.
Salem can't believe it. I don't know how much of the arm he got, but the referee thought he got enough. And Rashad Jackson coming up with even more big free throws.
First free throw on the way, and that's good. He's definitely got at least 35 points. I'm keeping track of these points here. I've lost track. It's too many to count. Too close to call for that matter, too.
Folks, he just threw down the pencil in disgust.
I'm frustrated,
over
folks. Second free throw here by Jackson to cut it to a 2-point game. And if he makes it here, no, he can't make it, but nonetheless, 3 of these points so far for Garces have come from the charity stripe.
It's okay. 1 possession game. You do not have to foul. Pressure, but do not foul.
Under a minute to go. Selland to direct the offense.
There it is.
Over and it's stolen by Jackson. Jackson trying to go 1-on-2.
Travel
call, my goodness.
Good call. Oh. Good call. The pivot foot slid.
Yes.
Unfortunate, but good call.
Yeah,
Jackson, he was determined.
Yeah, Jackson wanted it there, and he got contested, but he got a little too happy there. And that's a fortunate turnover here by Hanford West. Gonzalez with the ball far side. 35 ticks left to go. Jackson, top of the key, guarded. Here is Selland, pressured by Pena, as he'll have to put Selland at the line for 2, and I don't know about that one, folks. There was a lot of time on the shot clock.
I was going to say, there was a 12-second differential, and as a coach, there's 1 or 2 ways you can go about that. Now, you could play defense and hope they don't make the bucket. If they do, you're almost, kind of in the underwater at that point, or you could foul and extend this game and hope that Hanford West is going to miss these free throws.
So it'll be a timeout called here by, I believe it's going to be on, Hanford West will take the timeout, so they'll use their second of 5. Keep it right here, folks. Hanford West leading by 3, and like you said, that's not a smart move there by Pena, and I think that's what head coach Junior LaCava will discuss. You had about a 12-second difference shot clock and game clock. Obviously, you're thinking, if he makes a shot, it'll make it a 5-point lead, but obviously if you miss, you can at least go for the rebound there, but obviously the last thing you want to do is make or break here with the clock stop and early free throws here.
Yeah, I would hope Tim Pena didn't lose composure and just foul because he had to foul. I don't know if head coach LaCava called for that foul, but and this is what I like doing. I almost prefer putting it on your defense at that point. 12-second differential. If they shoot, miss, get the rebound, you've got 12 seconds to tie this up. But, now Garces has opted to now extend this game by fouling.
It is a 1-and-1, though, so if he misses it here, they can go for the rebound. This is a huge free throw right here coming, rattling in and out. Shot clock is off, folks. Here we go, 67-64, down by 3. Crony with the ball, swing out pass to Para. Para to Crony. Crony inside the key over to Pena, laying it up, no good, but he'll go to the line, and that's a big draw foul there as Pena going in for the lay-in.
Now Pena has pump faked every single time he's gone into the paint like that. Hanford West still jumping, still getting caught off their feet. Nice move by Pena. Boy, these are huge.
First free throw on the way, and that's good. 4 of their last points have come from the free throw line. That's unusual if you're the team from behind.
Tim Pena, this 5'11 senior, and these are some big buckets for him right now.
Second free throw on the way here by Tim Pena. And that's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Carey. Gets pushed down, and he'll go the other way. And it'll be a 1-and-1 situation here. Carey going to the line for 2 and a tangle up. It'll be called against number 1, Sheldon Crony, his 4th. So obviously big free throws. You want to make them both, obviously, because that'll push you to 2 possession game, but at least one will make it a little more difficult.
Well, this first one is important. This first one has to be made. It's 1-and-1. So if he misses this first one, just any basket ties it at least.
Fans here on their feet. They've definitely earned their money's worth tonight. First free throw by Carey on the way. Back room, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Timeout called by Jackson. And that'll give the chance for Garces to talk things over. Obviously, if you are Garces right now, you do not want to take the shot with very little time. You want to give your team at least 1, maybe 2, 3 chances left. There's a lot of time on the clock to really control the offense.
Yeah, and I want to point something out. Rashad Jackson now came from the left block to get that rebound on the right block. And I'll say this, he did that the last time Hanford West just missed a bucket. Rashad Jackson wants this, and I guarantee you he's in the huddle right now saying, Coach, give me this ball. Rashad Jackson is not going to let Garces go down without a fight right now.
Yes, give me the ball, Coach. I'm ready to play. Obviously now, if you're Hanford West, you definitely really need to tighten up on the full court pressure, but at the same time, you don't want to leave that open man along the far side of the court. So obviously full court, a loose full court might be the best thing, and I think that's one they might be going for here.
Yeah, it's going to be a loose full court pressure. They're going to get back and set in their base defense, absolutely. And it's going to be a key to try and not to foul and look for Salem on Jackson, that one-on-one matchup, because the ball is coming to 24.
Fasten your seatbelts, folks. 16.6 to go. Crony with the ball along the far side. 11 ticks left. Over to Pena. Leg it up, and that'll rattle its way home. 6 seconds left.
Clock's running.
Clock's running, folks. 3 seconds left.
Oh,
and
no!
I think it's a 5-second call. My goodness. Garces can end it right here.
It wasn't a 5-second call.
Oh, it's not? Oh, no. Did they? I think they did. Did they call time? Oh, they called time before the whistle.
No way.
Oh, me. Oh, my, folks. You see the bench, Josh Henderson shouting timeout to the refs. He couldn't get the call. The referee over along the baseline said delay of game, but they awarded the timeout anyway to Hanford West.
You're right. The ball a player cannot cross the boundary line on an inbounds play. So what had happened was the inbounder gave it to another teammate thinking he was going to inbound the ball. His foot came across the boundary line. The ref called a delay of game. It is a turnover, but like you said, the timeout is granted. The referee over here closest to Josh Henderson said that indeed he thought the time came before that turnover. And Rashad Jackson yelling at his team to get in the huddle. Senior move right there. Here we go. That would have been huge.
3.4 left. Folks, my seatbelt is tightened where my eyes are bugging out. Here we go on the inbound pass. They got to go across court.
Oh, nice play.
Salem. 3 ball. No good. Back rim. 5 more minutes here in this one.
Unbelievable. That was the old Valpo play. I don't know if you ever remember Bryce Glenn and Valpo. It was the mid-90s, but it was almost that exact same play. Oh, boy. What a finish. And we got a whole another 4 minutes, Manny.
Butterflies running in my stomach, folks. We got 4 more minutes here at Garces and Hanford West, tied at 67. And what a game we've seen thus far. It's been back and forth the whole way. What we thought were Garces would have taken control in the first quarter. All of a sudden, Hanford West in the end of the first, 10-0 run, back and forth battle. But like you said, it's been the Salem and Jackson show, and they've really put up a fight tonight.
And you know what? Credit to Tim Pena, because he didn't pump fake. He caught the ball, went to the hole on that layup, and had a couple hands that somehow did not get that shot blocked. Tim Pena with an outstanding bucket to tie this game up. And Salem, oh man, almost a finish for the history books if that went down.
So we need 4 more minutes to decide this one, the Division II Boys Central Section Final. Everyone, for the most part, on their feet. I see the Hanford West fans, they're on their feet. Garces on their feet. I'm on my feet, and you should be too. Here's the tip-off. Loose ball 50-50. It'll be awarded by Garces. Jackson with the ball, top of the key. Almost got it stripped away, trying to spin out of it. He'll kick it over to Para.
Nice
Para,
look.
3 ball on the way. Bingo! Justin Yaper.
Nice.
That's a big bucket, his first of the night.
Good look by Eric Parra driving the lane. The defender lost his man. Wide open is Gaper for the three.
Return to center. Josue, no good. Rebounded by Parra. 3:25 to go here in this overtime period. Crony with the ball near side. 25 on the shot clock. He'll slow things down over to Parra. Across court along the far side.
Screen,
Swings over to
Pena open.
Pena thought about the three and said he'll go for the corner two, and that's good. 5-point lead. Pena's got 18.
Well done. Pena set a back screen for Gaper. Came around. Defender played off him a little bit. Pena could knock those down.
Josue Salem lost the ball. Trying to go along the key. It'll go the other way, and that's a costly turnover. Man down right now, and that's Jackson. He twisted his knee there on the play, and that's big. He's not getting up, folks. I don't know if he might need help. He's aching in pain. Oh, and that's huge.
I hope it's a cramp. No,
he's going to be staying on the court, and I'm looking over at the Garces bench. They want him in. They want to keep him in.
And I guarantee you he doesn't want to come out.
Yeah, he's getting a water break, and I think that's all they want him to do. If he's going to play, even with, no hands or feet, they want him on the court, whatever the case may be. Looks to be fine, and I think it was a cramp, like you said, Jason. Oh, and this is big here. 5-point lead. They can maybe wrap it up with this bucket here. Pena with the ball. He gets pushed down hard. There by Dre Jackson. He draws the foul.
There's no need for that. There's no need to push him. Pena was reluctant to pull it back out, and he was going to. Jackson just pushed him from behind. You're in the bonus. This is overtime. Not a smart play right there by Dre Jackson.
So Tim Pena here at the line, shooting two. Again, Hanford West forcing Garces in the double bonus. First free throw on the way, and that's good. 6-point lead. And the next one can make it a 3-possession game. You could definitely credit Rashad Jackson, but really, Tim Pena has been the other half of this backbone. He is in double digits in points, but really, he's been the one to be that unsung hero. Second free throw, that's good. That'll push it up to a 3-score lead, 74-67.
You're right, Manny. With all the attention Jackson gets, Pena is often overlooked and able to creep in there. And Hanford West, got to be careful. Need a bucket here.
Jackson to Gonzalez along the key, laying it up. Count the bucket and the foul, and that's big, as Gonzalez will try to close the gap to 4 on this 3-point opportunity.
Dylan Gonzalez would not be denied. He's been going hard to the paint all night long. Blue hair and all, getting the whistle on that one. Outstanding play. Dylan Gonzalez doesn't want to go home a loser.
Dylan Gonzalez here at the line to close this gap up to 4. Shot on the way. Front iron could not get the friendly roll. Rebounded by Jackson. Here is Parra. Parra lost the ball, and it's picked up by Gonzalez. Loose ball again. A whistle and a foul called against Parra on the reach. And that's big because that'll put Hanford West in the double bonus.
Garces a little bit, you're just out of control is all that was. Loose. If you show that you're out of control, the referee's not going to give you a whistle. And so then it becomes a turnover. Good job by Hanford West. Dylan Gonzalez needs to make these free throws. He's been short his last few times. Down.
So Dylan Gonzalez here at the line to close the gap to maybe 3 with these 2 free throws here. First free throw on the way, good. Cuts the lead to 4 at 74-70. A section title on the line, Division II, and we've definitely got Phillips on his feet too. Second free throw on the way, and that's good. A 3-point lead here for Garces. 74-71. Hanford West back on the full court press. Jackson. He crosses half court, trying to find a lane. He swings it over to Pena. Pena along the near side, back down to Crony, top of the key. 2:19 left to go here in this overtime period. Crony along the key, swings over to Jackson. Thought about a 3 instead. Took the extra step before moving over, traveling. Big turnover there.
What a call that was. And Jackson, he knows he made a huge mistake there.
Dre Jackson taking the inbound pass. 2:10 to go in this overtime period. If you're just joining us, you came at the right time, folks. Dre Jackson trying to go coast to coast. Instead, rebounded by Jackson on the missed layup. 2 minutes to go as Jackson will take time here as Garces will talk things over.
You know, Crony could have taken a pull-up jump shot over here for Garces last time down the court, but he opted to pass out. A little hesitant on his jump shot, not been falling tonight. Found Jackson wide open for a three. In hindsight, he should have taken the three, but hey, coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Definitely when you're making that decision there, you obviously want to go for the easier shot. Jackson, again, like you said, should have gone for the three, but that costly turnover wiped away there on the missed layup there by Dre Jackson. Now, if you're Hanford West, you obviously want to play tight defense, but you don't want to force easy buckets. So this full court press needs to be loose.
Yeah, and if you're Hanford West, you've got to put bodies in front of Rashad Jackson. Do not let him drive. And obviously he traveled there, but I mean, more often than not, good things are going to happen when he drives. And also watch backdoor Tim Pena. He's been free a lot of the night. Hanford West has got to keep an eye on that.
So here they come out of the timeout. Again, a minute 50 line left to go. Garces can maybe push it to a two-possession game if they can get this bucket on the other end here. Again, both teams in the double bonus as you look on your screen. Hanford West has 2 timeouts. Garces does have 2 as well as they pick 1 each after the overtime period. Crony with the ball, double team, swings it over to Pena.
Good look.
Along the near side, guarded by Salem. Swings over across court over to Para, back down to Jackson. Jackson to Pena now. 16 on the shot clock. They're going to use the whole way on this possession. Crony outside the key, thinking about driving, instead backs it up, kicks it over to Jackson. He's got 5 on the shot clock, guarded by Gonzalez. Jackson, step back, 3 ball. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Gaper. Second opportunity. That bucket's good. Gaper's got 7, but that's the 7th biggest point of the night.
That's the backside. Nobody came over to box out for Hanford West. Gaper was there all by his lonesome. Great putback.
Jackson to Salem. Draws the whistle. 3. Bing! Go! Oh me, oh my! Salem selling the foul and makes the shot. He can make it a 4-point play. Folks, he doesn't want to go home. Nobody wants to go home.
Salem saving the day, and Rashad Jackson, who better to make it on, huh, Manny? Right in his eye, and he gets the whistle. High-fived him on the way down, and we could have ourselves a 1-point game.
Salem free throw on the way, nice. Rattles his way home.
Unbelievable. Hanford West got down 5 points in this overtime and has battled back. They could have packed it in. They are keep battling right now.
On the foul there, it was against Rashad Jackson. We got to keep an eye on there because that's his 4th. Loose ball out of bounds off of Crony's knee along the sideline. That's a costly turnover. Hanford West can take the lead here.
Have to be more secure with the ball if you're Crony. Maybe he got hit. The referee's probably not going to call it at this juncture of the game. You got to be strong with the basketball.
Salem with the footwork.
Crony
loses the ball. Here is Para. A 3-on-2 instead slows it down and spins around. Jackson with the ball.
You don't have to foul.
Under a minute left. About a 20-second different shot clock and game clock, so they can elect to take a shot and maybe get the rebound to take the shot clock off. Crony back to Jackson along the far side. Almost lost the ball, instead swings it over to Crony. 15 on the shot clock. Crony finds a lane. Kick out to Para. 3 ball on the way. Hits the top of the backboard, but gets the rebound.
It didn't hit the rim.
Still 5 seconds on the shot clock. No. And a foul called there by Hanford West.
Now, it's very easy to lose sight of this, but because the ball hit the backboard, not the rim, the shot clock did not have to reset. There was 7 seconds on the shot clock, so by all means, Hanford West could have let them. Garces needed to shoot the ball, but Hanford West lost sight of that. A little bit of composure was lost, and they fouled him. Brutal break right there.
Obviously, when you got momentum, mixing in your mind back and forth, that's the last thing you're thinking about. So obviously, You know, when the shot's taken, you're immediately thinking foul. Parra makes the first free throw.
Absolutely.
For Parra, that is point number 9.
It's easy for us to sit up here and say, that, but for the young kids down there, that's a tough task.
And that's why we're the announcers. Second free throw up and good. 3-point lead. Shot clock is off.
You can get a quick 2.
Definitely get a quick 2, but it's got to be within these next few seconds. Swing pass to Selland. Selland, step back, swings it over, down to Adams. Selland 3-ball on the way, back rim, no good. Rebound by Gonzalez, trying to go for the layup. Oh! Basket and the foul. Oh my goodness!
Dylan Gonzalez all night has been battling, hustling, and doing it yet again. Gets the whistle. Boy, I love the blue hair, Manny. I love the blue hair. Keep the mohawk if you're going to play like that. You might be a division champion here in 9 seconds.
This is probably the biggest free throw he will ever take in his young career. Dylan Gonzalez, the 6'2 junior.
And late in this game, he has missed some free throws short. It'll be interesting to see if he puts a little bit more oomph on this one and maybe this one goes long, or if he's going to nail it in nothing but net.
Number 5, Cruz Adams.
Luckily, folks, here at this press box, we've got a lot of space to run around. I can't sit down.
Man, what'd you do? Just take a 20-yard jog just now? I lost sight of you.
Oh, man, this guy's got me all over the place. Gonzalez here, a free throw. Can tie the game. 8.9 left. Shot on the way. Good.
Oh, nailed it.
Here we go. They can end it here. No, it'll be a timeout here by Garces. Obviously, Garces can can take the last shot to win the game. If you're Hanford West, though, the last thing you want to do is draw a foul. So if you're Hanford West, how do you set up your defense on this play?
You know what? The main thing here, if you're Garces, you're attacking the basket. You're attacking the basket. There's been over 20 fouls called in this whole entire second half. The referees are apt to blowing the whistle when someone drives the lane. So if you're Garces, that's what you do. You're attacking the basket. If you're Hanford West, you're putting bodies in front of people. Draw the charge. The charge is very important right now. I don't know. I doubt Garces is going to pull a jump shot. So bodies in front of everybody. 2-3 zone if you have to. Man-to-man, but make sure the help defense is there. If the help defense is there, you're going to get a charge. If the help defense is not there, it's a block, and we're shooting free throws.
Definitely got to play loose, but loose enough so that you contest this final shot.
And also, if you're Hanford West, pressure and try to make them use as many seconds as possible getting the ball up the court.
Pena here on the inbound. 8.9 left. Overtime period, tied at 78. Folks, it cannot get any better than this. Crony with the ball, 5 seconds left. He's got a lane. He's going to take it himself. Leg it up, no good. Double overtime. We're not going home, folks. Stick it right here.
Wow, Sheldon Crony, you had a chance to end this game. Sheldon Crony did what we just talked about. Broke down the defense. The lane opened up. It parted like the Red Sea, Manny. Crony drove the lane. Oh, had such a good look at it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Now, the only thing that I have against double overtime is we don't get paid for extra sessions.
No, we don't.
What we get is what we get paid, but I'm telling you, we're definitely seeing one of the greatest games we've ever witnessed here in Central Section history, and it's going to take at least 6 periods to decide it's a title winner.
You're right. We don't get paid by the hour, unfortunately. However, Division I is going to have to live up to a lot of hype to meet the intensity and the action that has been displayed here in this Division II final. Unbelievable. You know, we've seen a lot of games go overtime this year. College basketball, like you said earlier, off the air, this has Louisville Notre Dame written all over it.
Oh, I don't know. 5 overtimes? I don't know. We just saw 4 overtime a couple last week. Tennessee against Texas A&M. I don't know if I can handle any more of that. 9 overtimes in 2 weeks? I don't know.
Well, by no means, we may not be done here. Stick with us, folks. PlayOnSports.com, the only place for high school sports.
Tip-off one here by Hanford West. Here they come. Layup on the way, no good as Salem actually had his hand tangled up there on the lane. He'll go to the line to give Hanford West the early lead in overtime. What a game. What a game.
What
My
a game.
goodness.
I mean, each team has had their advantage in the overtimes or late in the game, and the other team has responded, battled back. I mean, this is this is basketball, Manny. A lot of people don't like basketball. They like to put football and baseball. Maybe they think it's a little too ticky-tacky, but this is basketball at its best. Buckets being made, back and forth, momentum switching. This is what you love to see.
Both free throws there by Josue Salem, up and good. Hanford West taking the first lead in overtime, in any overtime period, on top by 2. Crony with the ball. Near side. First 20 seconds here in the overtime period. Crony with the step-back jumper, front iron, no good. Rebounded by Dre Jackson.
Crony has been majorly off all night long.
Jackson with the ball, swings it over. Down to Adams, 3-ball, bingo! Correction, Davon Edmond with the long 3, 5-point lead.
Boy, when Davon Edmond lets it go, it is good. Give this man the ball more.
Tim Pena, though, going for the lane. Travel call there.
Now, this is exactly what happened in the first overtime, was when Garces got out ahead 5-6 points on Hanford West. Hanford West battled back. Well, now it's Garces' turn.
Already losing my voice, and we still have 6 games to go tomorrow.
Whoa.
Definitely need to hold it here.
Better get yourself some hot tea for tomorrow.
Hot tea and Theraflu. That's my remedy tonight. Salem with the ball, kicks it over down to Carey. Carey over to Jackson. Jackson finds a lane along the key. He'll try to swing it over inside. A push and a blocking foul going the other way.
That's a charge.
That is a charging call.
Player control foul. Dre Jackson out of control. Big play by right there for Garces.
For Dre Jackson, that's his 4th personal. In case you're also wondering, too, Rashad Jackson does have 4 fouls, and he's not on the court. He'll be definitely coming back on when the time is right.
He's on the bench biting his nails right now.
You know he wants to be on the court.
Why.
He's aching to be back out there. Here's Crony, finds a lane, a beautiful move.
There he goes. I'm happy for that
wall.
young man. He finally gets one to go. Maybe that'll jumpstart him here in the second overtime.
Cuts the possession or lead down to a 1 possession. Beautiful move there by Gaper to stick a hand on the pass. Up along the open lane along the baseline. 2:21 left. Inbound pass coming under the basket for Hanford West.
Gaper saved a bucket. Carey was underneath the basket, wide open if that doesn't get through.
Oh, a whistle and a foul, late foul call. As I believe it'll be against Para. Correction, it'll be against Sheldon Crony on the play. That'll be his 5th personal, so he's gonna.
Crony is gone.
He's done for the night. And that's huge. Leaving with 5 total points, but he was a big presence on defense.
You're right. He couldn't score the basketball very well tonight, but that is a lot of athleticism and defense that's leaving the court right now. Big loss for Garces.
So after the 5th foul, both teams will get a timeout, a 30-second 5th foul timeout, giving a chance for Garces to bring in their sub in for Crony. And so coming back in will be Cruz Adams here for Garces, replacing Crony. 2:20 left to go here in the overtime, and Josue Salem can put this lead back up to 5.
I'm not 100% positive Jackson hasn't fouled out. I mean, we don't have confirmation on that.
First free throw, no good.
But I hope that's not the case.
It's a 2-shot foul, so they'll take the second one here. By my book, he has not fouled out. He does have 4.
Okay. So the coach does have to be cautious with him.
A second will be put on the clock. 2:19.
So let's see what Salem can do to maybe bring this lead back up to 4. You could just see Jackson just aching to be back out there.
And see, with only 2:19 left and possibly being a two-possession game now, even with 4 fouls, Jackson's got to be on the floor right now.
Second free throw on the way, and that's no good. In and out, rebounded by Pena. Still a one-possession game with 2:15 left. Pena with the ball along the near side. Trying to find the lane instead, backs away towards half court. Swings it over to Adams. Adams back down to Layton. Layton trying to find the lane. He swings over to Parra. 3-ball on the way. Big goal! Parra with the big bucket beyond the arc, tying it up at 83.
Great pass. David Edmond didn't close out on the shooter and didn't really give a good effort to get to him once he found him. Great shot by Parra.
Tangled up, a whistle.
No jump ball?
Oh, no jump ball, and that's a foul. It will be a foul.
I don't know about that. Gaper looked like it was a lot of ball. I think he got a little swindled right there. That interesting call.
So the foul will be against number 31, Justin Gaper. That's his fourth. I think Rashad Jackson fouled it, and I think I might have missed that foul call when Gonzalez went up for the N1. And I think that might have been his 5th foul. Not too sure. We'll have to double check here. Free throw there by Selland is good.
If that's the case, if Garces wins this with Jackson on the bench, holy cow. What a finish that'll be. Meanwhile, Salem's still out there, still doing work.
Second free throw on the way, good. After missing both free throws, he gets 2 of those back. But that had to put the team back on top by 2. 85-83.
Oh, Parra picked up his dribble.
Parra swings
nice,
it over. Gaper.
And timeout. Good timeout.
Yeah, and it's a timeout before the 10-second call there, so they'll have to inbound the ball inside their own zone. 1:34 left to go.
You're right, 26 on the shot clock. 10-second call was almost bad, and then he picked up his dribble, got himself stuck. Coach wanted to get his player out of that position. Good use of a timeout. Only down a bucket. This is crucial.
Yeah, looking at that Garces bench right now, they just look a little winded and a kind of a little bit out of sync, especially with Jackson. You could just tell by his body language that, he just seems a little bit out of it. Obviously, if he did pick up his 5th foul call.
You know what? Shirt's untucked. He's got a towel in his hand. He is fouled out. So, with that being said, with no Crony, with no Jackson, you've got to look to Tim Pena right now. And I will say this. They are not guarding Eric Parra out on the wing. When Garces drives the lane, he has been open either deep in the base, deep in the corner, or along the wing. They could find him for another big one. Hanford's got to find that man.
94 seconds to just maybe decide who will take home the Division II title. Pena with the ball on the inbound. Swings it over. Far side to Adams. Inside the key, Parra 3-ball. Riddling in and out, no good. Selland with the ball on the rebound. Here's Jackson. Jackson, far side. Losing the ball out of bounds. It's last touched by Cruz Adams of Garces. Devon Edmond almost had the ball stripped away.
Yeah, he bobbled it, but there was a hand in there from Garces. Referee made the call. That was a tough call to make.
Jackson here with the ball. 1:09 left to go here in the 4th and final quarter. Correction, the 2nd overtime. Even I'm out of it here.
And we're both losing our voices.
Dre Jackson finding a lane along the baseline.
Charge.
It's a charge call. Way to set up Justin Gaper. Way to set up under the basket.
Justin Gaper, the kid is just a junior. And I can't wait to see this kid next year, but making all the right plays, stepping in front of that train that was coming in. That is Dre Jackson. What a play, young man.
Dre Jackson picked up his 5th foul, so he's done for the night as well. 2 people already fouled out here. 2 for Garces, 1 on the other end here for Hanford West.
War of attrition now. Players fouling out. This is where your bench becomes ever so important.
Here's Pena on the inbound. 50 seconds left to go in the 2nd overtime. Pena finding the lane, trying to lay it up. Gets his hand caught on the layup, but he'll go to the line to tie it up. 48.3 left to go.
Mr. Pena splitting the full court press and taking it hard to the rack. Like I said, more often than not, you're going to get the whistle. Big free throws.
First shot on the way, off the back iron, no good. Now, if you are Garces now after the missed free throw, you obviously don't want to foul.
You do not have to foul if this is made or missed. But you also don't want 35 seconds ran off the shot clock.
And it's a 15-second difference, 48.3 left. Second free throw up and good.
I think you got to pressure the first 15 seconds. See if you can get a steal.
Selland with the ball, 42 ticks left. Again, it's a 12-second difference here, shot clock and game clock.
Oh.
Selland with the jumper off the glass, no good. 20 seconds left, the ball did not hit the rim. So the shot clock is still on.
They foul.
And they foul. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think Garces saw the shot clock was off.
Now that was the same situation we saw just last overtime where Parra shot the ball in the corner, hit up, never reset. It never reset it again. But Coach LaCava for Garces could have called for the foul because with 17 seconds, if Hanford West runs all that off, you're only looking at 12 seconds left. Let's see if Jose can make both.
Josue Selland, first shot on the way, good. To a 2-point game. If he makes it a 3, you still got a lot of threat on the offense for Garces. You have a lot of guys who can really take that 3 ball.
And that was a kind of a bad decision by Josue to shoot so early in the shot clock, but they got fortunate to get that rebound.
Second free throw up and good, and obviously here for Garces, they're going to talk things over and call time. 29 and 9 ticks left to go here in this second overtime. Now, if you're Hanford West, obviously if you're going to take the 3 ball, you're going to take it wide open because there's a lot of time on the clock. But again, if you are Garces, you go for the 3 ball right away, or do you drive into the bucket, hoping for a foul and maybe just getting that bucket, that easy bucket, to reset the defense.
30 seconds left. Plenty of time to get a quick bucket. Drive the lane. See if you could draw a foul. Maybe you drive the lane and you find Eric Parra wide open along the wing. So drive the lane, look for a quick shot, and go that route. If the 3's there, take it. But I'm a fan of attacking the rim, getting to the free throw line, and make this a free throw battle. You
obviously want to take the easiest shot possible.
Yes.
But Parra has been, like we've said, the unsung hero. He's been taking all his shots wide open. For Parra tonight, he's already made 3 shots from beyond the arc.
And Justin Gaper too. Don't forget about this man. He has nailed a couple long balls. He can shoot the rock.
Here we go, folks. Parra with the ball. 25 ticks
boy.
left. Pena takes
gambled.
It, kicks over.
There's Gaper.
Gaper's 3 ball, no good. Rebounded. Loose ball picked up. Swings over. Parra, 3 ball, no good. Rebound. Here's Pena. 11 seconds left in a travel violation.
No.
You've got to be kidding me.
It was the right call. And let me tell you, as an official, that it hurts to make that call. But it was the right one. He caught it 2 steps before he dribbled. You can't do that. Tough break. And of all the people I hate to see that happen to, Pena's played such a great game tonight.
A near perfect game at that, too. And that is the one turnover he wants back the most. Selland at the line here to maybe close things out. 10.1 left.
And you'd want no one else at the line right now, Mr. Selland, Mr. Do-It-All. School's record point holder.
Misses the first.
Now he's put a lot of pressure on himself.
I think he thought a little bit too much on that free throw. Way too much. And now now you're going to really pressure Selland. Calling time. It's like icing the kicker.
Yeah, I was just about to bring. You took the words right out of my mouth. Icing the kicker. Well, now we're going to ice the free throw shooter. Make him think about it a little more.
But obviously, the reason why you want to call the timeout is if he makes the free throw, Hanford, you know that Hanford West is going to let him shoot.
Yes.
There's not a lot of time on the clock, so the last thing you want to do is force a foul.
Yes.
So obviously it's more of a strategy call rather than icing the free throw shooter anyway.
Some of it is icing the free throw shooter. Most of it is what we're going to do after he makes or misses this free throw. What Hanford West might do and what kind of a basket we want to get on the ensuing possession.
Salem at the line and right after the timeout. He wants to just take the shot and get it over with. But obviously, probably the biggest free throw that he has taken in his career thus far as well. This free throw could maybe seal the deal for a Central Section title. Here we go. Second free throw by Salem. On the edge of our seats. Second free throw on the way, good.
Huge.
Parra with the ball, under 10 to go. Swings over, 5 seconds left. They've got to hurry. 3 seconds left, not enough time. That will do it! Hanford West! It took them 6 periods, but they'll walk away with the Division II Central Section crown.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, what a time to lose my voice, huh? You know, Hanford West, go ahead and celebrate. Credit to Josue Selland. What an effort. It's unfortunate if you're Garces, Jackson, Crony, your main dogs foul out. What an exceptional game, Manny. I can't believe it. I'm at a loss for words.
I'm out of breath, folks. I am out of words. I've run out of things to say. An amazing game, probably one of the best games we have seen here in Central Section history. It took 6 periods for Hanford West to take home that Division II crown, and it had to grow right through Josue Salem. And obviously, we're going to say he's our PlayOnSports.com player of the game.
Rashad Jackson, a humongous night and a losing effort. All credit to the world to that young man. Garces, they're good every year. They're not going. They'll be back. They'll be back. Hanford West, credit to all the seniors that are leaving. Mr. Josue did a fantastic job. They were just, you know what? They just had enough dogs standing, enough dogs left in the fight, Manny. That's what it came down to.
Folks, we're going to sign off here. You can catch the player of the game interview on our on-demand section. That'll come up in a couple of days. But this game, if you're watching it right now, you can see it again and again and again. It'll be on demand starting tonight, late tonight. What a game we've seen thus.
What a game.
Oh, what an amazing game.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a better game this weekend than this one.
I don't know. If they could top it next week, my voice will be shot before I leave Fresno tomorrow night. From all of us here, Jason Phillips, Man U News here, making the call on this one. We got 6 games tomorrow. If you liked it here tonight, we've got 6 more tomorrow night starting at 10 a.m. for the Division IV title for both the girls and the boys. We'll end it with Bullard and Clovis West for the Division I Central Section crown. From all of us here on Play On Sports, Jason Phillips, Man U News here, making the call, signing off. We'll see you back at 10 a.m. right here at Selland Arena in Fresno, California.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot.